Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Welcome to my crib. This right here is the bathroom. It's a little tight, unorganized right now, but it's worth living my life. This right here is basically a closet. This shit is mad mini. This is like a mini walk-in closet. Like, you can hide it. It's like a 1 feet closet. Look. This right here is the bed slash couch. I would call it. There's the window, shade and all of that. This is who I am. I'm a baller.
Yo, move, dude. That's it.
Get a shout out. I'm gonna get a tattoo on my shit. On the NBA or logo. That right there is gonna declare y'all niggas that I'm going to the league.
I know people was telling him like, yo, he's never gonna graduate and he's not gonna be this, he's not gonna be that. And I used to always tell you, yo, Goose, you're gonna make it. You know what I mean? And just go, keep going to school, do your thing. You know what I mean? Don't never stop. Don't let nobody never tell you nothing. A2.
You can't fall off, my nigga. That was something that you was born to do. It's just natural. No matter what you do, it's always gonna be natural.
And I'm glad that I taught my little brother how to play basketball, because he will bust one of y'all ass. And it's real. Yeah, he got my jump shot. He got my older brother's handle, his skills, but his style is different.
I'm gonna have to be MIA to be independent. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna have to be in my house alone for like a week or 2 weeks and not let niggas know where I'm at. And I mean, not saying not niggas know where I'm at, but like, let niggas know, yo, I'm in my crib for a hot minute. I'm actually, we're going through some shit or whatever. So.
Wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? My mom's is supposed to be coming home that day because it is Valentine's Day. So I'm hyped because Valentine's Day is what? The day of love, the people that you really love. So I'm hyped. I go to school, I make this big card, designs, pop-ups, everything.
I was in the doctor's room, we was in the room and everything. She was all fine and shit. So we left, so it was time to go, and I left my shit in the waiting room. So in my Sinai hospital, you can see her window and then the bridge and then to the elevator. So I got out the elevator to get my shit, took my book bag, and then she was in the window. So everybody left and I went to go get it. So she knocked on the window, and then I knocked on the window, and then she looked at me and she said, and I read her lips, she said, I love you. And then as I'm leaving the door, as the elevator going, and then it says, I love you. And I'm waving and I'm saying, I love you too, as the door is shut.
My stepfather come in the crib, and he's, I could tell off the bat something was wrong, because, the atmosphere just changed, So, first thing I asked, yo, where's mommy at? And he started crying. So that's when he told me, like, mommy's not coming back no more. Turned around, I went to the room, I grabbed the Valentine's Day card, and I ripped it up. I was mad because she, promised me that she was gonna be there.
I didn't cry until I went to the awake, and I saw her cold berry. She was cold and shit. I just stood there, stood on top of it. I didn't leave, I didn't eat, I just stood there. And then when the crane is going to bury her, you know what I mean? Everybody's throwing their flowers in. And then me and my brother's just the last 3. So we just put both the rushes together and threw it in there. But it hurt more because it's like I wanted to go in there. I felt like I went in there. My soul went in there. And was like trying to pull her out and shit, so, but it didn't work. Yeah.
My mom's passed away Valentine's Day '95, and she gave our rights away 3 days before she passed away. I got that news, like I said, when I turned 20. So throughout them times, I really didn't know why we was placed on foster care or growing up through the system and all. But all I know is that after she died, it was just, that was it. I was in the whole system. So besides that, and in all reality, it just came about that I was just flipping to group homes, to foster homes, and everywhere else.
I mean, me and Chris, we kind of come from like, little same situation, had little difficult childhoods. Met him in a group home. He ended up being my roommate. He ended up being, a real good, genuine dude. I just try to give him a little tips here and there. How to deal with the mother of his child, and how to deal with the situation of he's about to have a child and what he needs to do, which is not only the financial stuff.
For Chris, for us, like people like us who don't grow up with fathers, it forces us to step up early as men, automatically. So when the time comes and it's time for us to have kids, we already know that, all right, I don't want my kid to be brought up in a situation without having a father, because I know how it is, because I done lived maybe 22, 19, 18, 17 years without my father, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know what happened with Corey. Me and Corey was okay, but personally, it was just to the point when she couldn't take it no more. I didn't find a job yet, I didn't. Only thing that was good is just that I got the apartment and everything. For the time when I was going out with her, she made it seem like it was all. Put it this way, I told her the predicament that I was in.
I'm not gonna lie though.
I have to be MIA for life to get better. I have
exactly.
to recuperate. I have to
now,
hibernate.
You know who didn't realize that? Corey didn't realize that. You know what I mean? I had to be out
Corey's
open.
a girl that doesn't understand that you have to get worse before things get
Exactly
better.
my point being.
I have to expect it.
And the most fucked up thing about it is the fact that I told her I'm in this predicament. I'm in here. You know what I mean? I'm in this fucked up predicament, and it's up to you if you want to acknowledge it. It's up to you if you want to be with me. She decided it. And you started going out with Fanta what? A month before I started going out with Fanta? You feel me? So it makes no totally sense.
I wish Goose the best of luck with his child, and I'll be there for him whenever he needs me. But it's gonna be hard, man, having kids. And I wonder where your mind was at the time when you should have been thinking. But it's good to have a new baby brought to the world, and I wish the best of luck to the kid.
Because right now I'm in a fucked up timing, as you can see. I just aged out of a group home and I'm in my own apartment, you know what I mean, and I'm having a baby, and sorry to say, you know what I mean, I'm not dating the baby's mother no more. So that's more stressful, being in the predicament that you've been in all these timings, Have you ever felt that you tried your hardest, even though that it was coming a time when your girlfriend was gonna leave you, knowing the fact that you wasn't stable enough for a child, or the predicament that you was in, you're financially, or etc. You know what I mean? Did it feel to come with you that you had that feeling that you felt that she was gonna, not disown you, but leave because you didn't have a job or you wasn't ready to take care of responsibilities or etc.?
When I first moved in with her, we were staying at her mom's place for free in a bedroom. That was our whole apartment.
Yeah,
one bedroom. Okay. That was our living room, our dining room, our kitchen. The brothers came over. They was in the in the bedroom. That was it. That's all we had. And it used to mess with me. I never not had a job, but my jobs didn't pay much money. But my thing was, growing up, I grew up with my grandmother. My parents, they got swept away by the crack thing in the 80s, so my grandmother raised me. So I had this idea of how to be a parent. I was going to just do whatever. If it meant working at McDonald's 70 hours a week, if it meant scrubbing toilet, whatever it took to bring in money, I didn't care. I had to take care of my son. He was my priority. Especially by then, I found out I was having a son. That was it. That was my priority.
So that's just the way it is, y'all. Y'all take care. Enjoy yourselves. Big up to my son, Kai. My son right here. You already know.
Always,
this is the fams right here.
Kano.
This is it. This is who I be.
Always. One day, my son at the top, man, the league, man. Hopefully playing for the Knicks if he make it. Word.
Whichever team I'm going to play for, y'all be in there. You see this? Zooming into that. That's what you say. That's what you call. That's the method. That's the motto. That's the anthem, and that's the whole shit for 09. This summer, we living our lives. That's what you're supposed to do. Just live it. See that? Live it. Till next time. Peace, love, and soul.